Hey, superheroes are everywhere in movies lately.
You got Iron Man, Superman, Thor, Captain America, Spider-Man. The list goes on.
Although those are all on the silver screen, you don't need to go far to see some superheroes in person.
In fact, a bunch of superheroes just squared off against each other over at Camp Carroll, and we caught it on tape. They get the signal, and they go to battle. Soldiers from the 2nd Infantry Division's Sustainment Brigade square off to claim their victory at Camp Carroll's Fitness Center.
We've had about 35 competitors between all 7 weight classes. We cover from Area 1 almost to Area 4.
Winners in each class will represent the brigade at the division level of the tournament. Some of the competitors have prepared specifically for this tournament.
During PT hours, we'd come in, we stayed pretty late, so about maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours every day was always getting better and better and better up to this point.
On the mat, they look at each other as the opposition. Off the mat, it's the competitiveness that helps bring them closer.
It builds camaraderie. Nothing brings two people closer together other than fighting. After fighting, you understand that person, so you kind of just build that camaraderie.
I am Sergeant First Class Victor Gardner, Camp Carroll, Korea. It's not all brawn that makes soldiers superheroes, though. It also takes power of the mind.
Come on back now. Since April was Sexual Harassment, Assault Response, and Prevention Month, these warriors faced adversity of both the body and the brain. It all starts with 5 sexual harassment, assault response prevention questions, and then pull-ups.
13.
That's just the first of 6 stations at Camp Carroll's Sharp Warrior Challenge.
Decided to tap into the soldiers' natural competitive spirit and make it into a challenge that was both educational and physically challenging for them.
At least 4 soldiers make up each of the teams as they face 6 obstacles: pull-ups, sit-ups, an incline wall, vaults, a balance beam, and an island hop.
It was nice to do something that involves something more than just sitting in a classroom and getting a briefing, and just because everybody doesn't pay attention, I like being interactive and hands-on.
Then they complete the course with a sprint up and down hill to the finish line.
I think the worst part was the sprint at the end, running down the hill, because it felt like I was just going to fly off the side of the edge.
Throughout the course, the teams face 30 sharp questions. Answer incorrectly, and it's an additional 10 seconds to the team's overall time.
And because they're timed, they have to think quick. It's really good to be able to just come straight out and say that answer, and that's exactly what they're doing.
But thinking and reacting quickly is exactly what this challenge is meant for.
That's kind of what we want to happen in the community. If they're out in the community as a team and somebody approaches them, we want them together to be able to intervene and to be able to solve whatever issue is going on, not to try and do it alone.
Army Sergeant Mark Breha, Camp Carroll, Korea.
AVS has movies lined up in May, superheroes included.
Make sure you check out the May edition of the FMWR Outlook. Well, we gotta get out of here.
We've got superhero stuff to do.